Alright, welcome everyone for tonight's live stream of No Man's Sky. Gonna be playing around some more, of course, with base building stuff. I've got some new bases, some new base work done, actually. Quite a bit of base work done, actually. So we're here at my second base, which I'll show real quickly. This used to be at the top of the tower up there, at the top of the plateau, and it wasn't let me build low enough to reach the resource deposit here, so I moved it into this big crater kind of thing, little depression, which actually worked out well. And you see I have my gas deposit, which is oxygen, and I have a copper deposit up there, feeding into two sets of storage right there. So a good bit going with that. This is kind of my mining test base, and I want to show you exactly how well it's working. I've actually been playing some more with some of the design elements, like putting the batteries nicely placed inside. And it's nighttime, but I got plenty of power. So, good evening, William and Corey, if you're still with us. Thanks for joining in so early. So I have 7,500 oxygen, which is great to tie in with my chlorine expansion. And just shy 16 hours, so I figured that's a pretty good amount. If I get to play a little earlier in the day, it works fine. 8,500 copper, which is great on its own, but also means I can produce a lot of chromatic metal. And thanks to, I would say, a bug in the game, in terms of the way they set it up, a flaw in the design, I can use chromatic metal to expand and produce more other metals, like indium and such. So yeah, I've got some refineries here to do just that sort of thing. Just pop in the copper, let it go, create chromatic metal, and then oxygen, chlorine, do all that. Have almost 3 stacks there. I've got plenty of copper. So I could sell it directly as a million. You know, things like indium would be better. A bigger deposit would work better if I could find a better one. But as much as I've looked, the best I've found yet is a Class B deposit. I haven't even found a Class A or Class S type deposit, so. Hi, Unforgiven, and hi, Usotent. Yes, I did notice you forgot to renew your membership, but that's okay. You could go do it sometime when you have a chance. So, yes, base number 2, which is actually on the same hot planet. Nutrient processor, I got a short teleporter, but I haven't actually built anything to teleport to yet. And then all of that there, I do have the landing pad out here, and I've noticed a problem. It's not happening right now, but sometimes when I teleport out to another system and come back, the pad is still here, but this connection to there is gone, and the only way to fix it is I have to remove the door and put the door back, and it suddenly works again. So it's really weird. I've got a couple of biodomes just for a few little things, frostwort, stuff like that, so I have a few little utility plants, and a lot of solar panels, because I didn't know how much power the production would be draining constantly. But yeah, copper over there, feeding to that because this was too far away for a single link of the supply chain, and then oxygen there. So, not superb, but at least it's useful. And I did play with the Colossus. The Colossus is interesting. It's very slow, and it feels... Honestly, these are cumbersome to drive, I would say. They do not drive the way I would expect them to. What would be normal in other games. So, it doesn't work so well for me. But I do have a nice little access door there leading down. And it's honestly interesting. I like the Colossus in terms of it being a good mobile base, but I really don't like driving it. I don't like the way vehicles have been handled in this game. Now, we're going to go and look at my original base, because I've been retooling my farm a bit based on my testing. And I'm about to switch things up. So I've done the liquid explosive farm on the top level, and that's producing 10 million every day. But I am about to the point of having a full floor circuit board farm which is going to produce a little bit more in the same, or, you know, a little bit more money's worth in the same amount of space, the same floor space. I'm actually going to have, instead of 2 open spots on my planters, I'm going to have 1 open spot left at the end. And that's going to produce a little bit more. Right now, from what I've seen, the best money-making one, if you can only play once a day, with a 16-hour rotation, is the circuit boards. They make actually the most money, but because of the amount you need for certain parts of the build, it does seem to actually be a little bit more time-consuming to put together, because the star bulb is kind of pricey for what you get out of it. And it's still not complete. I'm still trying to get some star bramble. This whole section here is supposed to be filled with star bramble, and that's how much I have. So I am lacking on that. But in the end, it will be producing more than the, a little bit more money-wise than the liquid explosive. Liquid explosive is still going fine. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I actually do have some star bulb waiting to be used. But I haven't done anything else really here other than testing with the star bulb and things like that. Actually, I think I'm going to take that because I need to actually build some frostwort plants. It's funny, you're like building frostwort plants. Because we're going to another planet now. I've started a 3rd base, which I have not bothered changing the name for the 2nd or 3rd. We're going to a 3rd base I've started. And this is just to look good. Unforgiven, it can come in red. I haven't done it in red. I'm kind of backing away from doing the color scheming just yet. I'm trying to play more with the actual different elements of production and make it work better with that before I go in and do all the cosmetic work. But I have a new base, and it's an interesting base because of its location. This was... We've encountered water areas before, but this was the one that had very large ocean tracts, and I tried to get far away from any kind of land, but I found a good spot for some resources, you know, mineral type resources, and unfortunately it was right next to some land, and that's going. I have let me see, I think it's, yes, over that way. We'll go camera mode. I have 3 mineral extractors there, extracting paraffinium from a pretty decent, I think it was B-class deposit. So, yeah, I'm adding a lot. I'm trying to work my way up more on storage because, hey, that's a pretty useful thing right there. I actually have been running out of paraffinium, and you see, it's very fast compared to the others, so I need some more storage capacity here. And let's just see, this is a good one. Not great in terms of price, but paraffinium is something I need for the star bramble plants. It's an underwater base. I mean, what else? What else you gonna say about an underwater base other than you gotta do it because it's gotta be a nice little design. And I've noticed a weirdness. As I climb through certain areas, it acts like I am splashing through water. Like I am climbing up through a water level when I hit the top of that. It's weird. And I noticed on my 2nd base, there's a couple places for a while when I was climbing up, it would act like I was intersecting with something and damage me. Just a little bit, like I was being, you know, hit. And then be fine. It was always when I was climbing up a ladder. So, let's see, we'll climb up this way. Very long climb. I have the moon pool, I have the teleporter, I have 2 biodomes right now, which are nothing in them, and then I have this nice tall spot up here. It's a nice view, honestly. I mean, and this is nice bright daylight. You can see just how much you see. There's several spots all around for the, what is it? The crystal sulfide. Like right there is one with 3 of them. There's a couple others nearby, as well as armored clams. So plenty of pearls available. So I figured this is a good resource spot for that type of material if I want to do underwater stuff. Justin, what we are doing, we're just kind of looking at my new base work that I've been doing. And I'll be doing some more testing with some mining and farming type stuff today. Right now, we're just kind of checking out my new living quarters. And I'm testing this one. You'll see I've got the pad right there. I am not doing it this way because I'm waiting to see if maybe having the control panel is what's causing the bridge there to break on my other base. Oh, and I do have a submarine here. Decided to try the submarine because I had not tried it yet, and this was very instrumental in finding this location. No matter what I do, it keeps moving over there. Even though every time I get done, I park over here. I'm like, I'm gonna leave it right here. It you know, moves back over to that other spot. And I cannot build the little landing pad on top of that foundation, which is weird too. I would have thought the foundation should support something like that, you know, a docking pad for this, but it doesn't. Anyway, there's my paraffinium deposit. I believe there was a gas deposit I also found nearby. Let's see. I'm trying to think which direction it was. We actually have a really cool, I think it's this. Yes, there we go. A big submerged wreck right here. A really big submerged wreck, like, you know, shipwreck. Not a water ship, you know, a spaceship type wreck. Just let me see, where is it? Got that. I was actually going to build over here, but it was too cluttered with plants and everything, and there are some aggressive jellyfish in this sea, let me tell you that. Yeah, just look at that. It's just the normal big shipwreck, the crashed freighter, whatever. We just got this nice big piece there. I was so wanting to build there, but just a lot of stuff in the way, and I kept getting attacked by evil jellyfish. So yeah, found a different spot nearby, but very, very nice little scenic place around here. You see my power's getting kind of low in this. I have been driving it a good bit. No upgrades yet, but it's interesting, you know. It drives weirder than what I would expect for a vehicle, but it's not quite as bad to drive this as it is the Colossus and the other stuff. No, it's not the same objective as Subnautica. Subnautica, you're trying to survive on a planet and get off the planet, get home. In this case, you're exploring planet after planet after planet, encountering other people, so there's not that sense of isolation. There's a story, but you don't have to follow the story. There's a lot more you can just explore freely without it being a problem. And there's the evil jellyfish. They don't look like much, but they are very evil. They're nice and purple and calm now, but at night they glow bright white, and they come in and attack like crazy. They don't like it when you break certain things. Let me see. They're aggressive, but generally, oh wait, oh no, he's spotted me, I think. I haven't even really had a chance to fight and kill him. Oh yes. I'll get rid of you little buggers because I'm tired of you. You're trying to get in my base. Ahaha. Yeah, they've attacked me quite a bit, and I don't like them. But yes, I actually ended up putting a health station here because I got attacked so much by them. It is very annoying. But this is more of a, I wanted to have something scenic, something to play around with. Doesn't have to be super production focused now, but it is going to be. I think, let me remember now. Yeah, supply depot. I need a lot of metal plating. I can make some metal plating, but where's the fun in that when I can just go buy a lot of it? You know? That's why I'm making money. I'm at almost 450,000. And I've got a punch I can make right now if I start doing the chlorine expansion and such. So I can make plenty of money. Hello, Argonaut. Yes, I'm enjoying this game a lot more now that I've started to get used to it. You know, just... There's definitely a learning curve, but it's also definitely very much improved in terms of the overall game itself from what it was with the previous versions of the game. Beyond Update has definitely finally delivered a good chunk of what the game is supposed to be, or supposed to have been from the beginning. And you know what? We're going to top off my oxygen so I can do some chlorine. Even though I'm producing it, it's just as easy to buy it. And I might do some more expansion work on the second base so I have more storage capacity. I'll go ahead and top off some ferrite dust. Oh yeah, so nice having tons of money to be able to buy this stuff. And not have to actually go out and gather it. I build the best bases? I don't think so. I'm still not doing very well in this game yet in terms of the bases. I'm getting better, but I'm still not quite there. What I need is, I gotta find a planet that has really good gas or mineral deposits, preferably mineral. I want to find one that has indium, because I feel like that's going to be the best one. If I find a really good indium deposit, that's going to be one that can make a lot of money. At least money in the level to match what I'm making from my farming right now. Farming is still making the most money in the fastest, least troublesome way as compared to other stuff. And how bad of... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Let's see. We're going to toss the gold on there. That there. Yeah, so I'm going to be making some chlorine. Alright, I think it's time to go buy some more. We'll go to the Hilton. We'll check out the Hilton. Timmy, did your tire out? Timmy, you done with this? You done with your chew stick? He was chewing on that just feverishly till about 5 minutes ago, and he gave up. And he's recovering today, but he was a little off yesterday. He didn't feel his normal self. Wasn't as playful. Kind of, you know, I'm gonna sell those. Kind of just out of it. So he's finally feeling a little bit better today, fortunately. And you know, he was chewing away on that bully stick until it was time to start this. He's like 5 minutes in. He's okay, I'm tired. So yeah, all right, that's a lot of metal plating. Let's go to base number 3 because that's where I really need the storage increase. Hi, Rick. Yes, you're going to get to see one of the bases. We're going to start with base number 3 because it needs some upgrading, and then base number 2 will get some more upgrading. And then base number 1, I'll do my farming on that, try to get some more stuff going. If there was an automation element, like, okay, I've got supply depot, and I could put the supply depot where I have, you know, the mineral extractors, gas extractors feeding into it. It'd be nice if you could do the same sort of thing where you have the supply depot that is producing, or, you know, providing storage to, say, your production. I think how I did this. Oh yeah, I've got that, which I'm gonna do the pipe straight across like that, and I'm gonna do this side. Yep, I can finish this off and then still get a good number of them over at base number 2 and get this to line up well enough. Oh yeah, it doesn't let you squeeze in there very well. Sometimes it makes it bounce around. There we go. Alright, so it's empty. It hasn't produced yet. So from 8 hours, I think it was, to 13. It's still producing a lot more. But, you know, 1.5 stacks worth of paraffinium. That, I mean, I'm sure there's something else good I can use that for. So that will provide at least something I can use it for, or just sell it straight. Yeah, so, yeah, there we go. Nice little base going. Nice little spot there. More solar power. I probably need a lot more solar than I have right now. And it's so funny that it works so well underwater. And there goes my Nautilus. Moved over there again. I don't know why it's that specific spot. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's this one spot. Not like over there. Not over there. What is it about that spot that makes it want to spawn there? Because there's one of my crystal sulfide spots. I can remember where it is. I think it's behind that. There's actually a cave system over here I found too that goes down a little ways. Not a deep cave, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would have redone this and built in the cave. But yeah, that's the base. Nothing super crazy yet. It will grow bigger. I just wanted to get some basics going. Yeah, this is well, I think No Man's Sky has bases for quite a while, but they've really expanded on the building with the last update, and I didn't really play it that much until the Beyond update, which is this. So in the past, I played it and started building a little bit in the next update, but it didn't have enough going for it at the time. It was kind of dull. Hi, guy! Yes, this is No Man's Sky. There's a lot of stuff that's different between this and Subnautica. Yes, this is the Beyond update of No Man's Sky. It is a big change to the game. This is the one that a lot of players have said finally delivers most of what the game was originally supposed to be at the start. Alright, so now I'm going to do the expansion here because, hey, you know, copper is useful and the oxygen is useful too. I've been trying to play with the creature feeding and all that here. I actually put bait in, but the bait did not work. And so I'm still messing with that, but I'm trying to make it where I can have a livestock farm going here. I think that would be cool. It'd be like, oh yeah, I got my livestock farm working, and you know, I've got these little things coming here and producing faecium or whatever it is that they're going to give me from that. Just another farming method to test out. And I'm getting off a little bit in the lineup on this.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Let's go. Let's see how I did that. I just linked those. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll link across. It doesn't matter as long as it links in together, right? There we go. We'll just pop. Yeah, I did have one pair way off from each other, but that's okay. And this is one I actually did, which I need to redo this for the underwater base, but I have power switches on this, so I can toggle the power going over to the gas extractor or to the mineral extractor and be fine. Now, I've only got 2 gas extractors there, 2 mineral extractors because of the production rate. I can't play but say once a day, so there's no point having it fill up in 8 hours because I'm not going to be able to get in every 8 hours and drain it. So if it fills up in say 21 hours, typically that's going to be fine right there. I'm probably going to add one more after I finish out the storage expansion on this and add one more production on each. But yeah, that's 10.5 storage capacity. That will give me, you know, plenty of oxygen to do my chlorine expansion with. Which, yeah, that's all this base. We'll do some of that while I work on a couple of other elements. Yes, as Zombie says, this game still has a lot of bugs in it. One bug that I've been encountering is randomly losing the contents of my refineries. Why I don't like leaving stuff in the refineries. Like doing this and saying that going. I don't want to teleport to another base or go do something because I've done that and come back to find everything gone. And lost a lot of, you know, O2 and chlorine. That should have been making more chlorine. So, there we go. We'll get this going, and I'll get some... We'll do some chromatic metal, too, because I'm going to need it for production. For making stuff. One reason why I have so much copper being produced. There we go. So, that will run for a few minutes. And actually, this is a pretty nice little base. In terms of location-wise. Can't see it so much now. Actually, it's not even showing. Like, there's trading post. And you can't see it, but there's actually an observatory in the distance there. I don't know why it's not showing now. Like, right over there. Salvage container, damaged machinery. We've got another salvage container. Oh, there's the observatory. Okay, ancient ruin. Actually, we have an ancient ruin right over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Monolith. Buried tech module. And we got, of course, the... As I was messing with last time, we got a plateau, and a plateau. So I had hoped to build base sections that I could teleport between, but there's no real need for it. I might see if I can expand up that way again, build a base that maybe goes part way around it and teleport to that section separately. But this was about the mining and gas extracting. And let's see, I have this. I really haven't done anything in terms of the decoration here. Let's see, I think... No, it's not this one. It's this one. This is where I was going to kind of make it something... I don't know, some kind of... You know, common area sort of thing for visitors style, but... Oh, I need that. Because we're going to have to make some more Star Bramble. I'm putting frostwort and stuff like that in the bases because frostwort can make glass instead of having to go and wait for it to process from, where is it? The silicate powder. Instead of having to process it slowly, you could just make it in your inventory with the frostwort. Or frost crystal from frostwort. So very useful to have some frostwort at each base. Well, I'm doing a lot of power in this because there's nighttime where the power drains because I have all that production going. You see it's draining pretty quickly. And we're just now starting the night. So I've got to make sure I have enough power to last the night. I gotta have enough power to recharge it during the day. And I'm sure after I add another collector there and another one in the distance there is going to be a little bit more evenly balanced on this one. Actually, let's see. What's the... Alright, I can do that. I can do that. Actually, I need a little bit more metal plating. Alright, that will cover, yeah, both of those. So we can go ahead and do an expansion. This one, yeah. Chlorine is expanded. And this will take a while. I think the last time I did this, it took about 30 minutes to process all 3 stacks, which is why I'm not a huge fan of this approach. It works, but it's time consuming. And that's, yeah, a couple minutes each time. And it does take a little while. So while that's going, and it's not storming right now where I'm going to burn very quickly. I love how the supply pipes go through the ground and through you. Alright, we're going to go with the gas extractor. It's also interesting to note the mineral extractors actually act like they'll connect together. Like they'll connect almost like they're linking in from the side, but the gas extractors won't do that. Alright, fine, I'm just going to do it this way. I'm looking for my buddy. There's some big creatures on this planet. And every time I harvest these, they come back. Let's see, where is he? There's a big one. It looks like a Tyrannosaurus sort of creature that patrols up the hill from here. I don't know why he's not showing up. So yeah, the mineral extractors act like they're going to stack together. But the gas extractors don't. Like that, right there. Like it's linking together, and yet it actually isn't. I still have to pull the power over. And we're going to do... Where is it? Where? That, yep. What? Alright, that's it. Let me do this. No, not that one. I want to go... There we go. Yeah, it's very... I wouldn't say that's bugged. That's more of a just not properly done yet type thing. There's definitely still stuff, plenty of stuff that has to be improved upon in the game, but at least they didn't give up on it after they got such bad reviews. They kept working on it, and we finally have a game that's actually worth playing, in my opinion. I still don't think it's worth the price they ask. I think it's more like the... If you see it on sale for 50% off, buy it. But if it's not at least 50% off, you're probably overpaying, really. There we go. Let's see. Tetracobalt, destabilized sodium, and metal element. Or rare metal element. And they just come back, like, every time I play. So, this is a great resource deposit for that sort of stuff. I can just easily get more and more. There we go. Alright, how long is this going to take now? 14 hours, down from 21. I think is what it was. It was like 21, 16 hours. So, yeah, I need to fill up some more storage space in there, and I'll be good. Oh yeah, I've got chlorine going, so we can't really leave just yet. Let's see, that, I think I actually have, yes. I should have, yeah, more space on the starship for that stuff. I haven't even used that stuff yet. I keep saving it when I get it. And I know at some point I'm going to need to use it. This is, I'm hoping whenever they do the next big update, they're going to give a way to do like the supply depot type thing, but it's going to tie into the refinery, so you can put in a big amount of stuff. Like, here's 3 stacks of chlorine in this spot. Here's 3 stacks of oxygen in this. Go. And just let it produce all the stacks of chlorine I'm going to need. and let it be like, oh yeah, this is gonna run for a half hour and I don't have to worry about maintaining it. Oh, what else can I build while I'm here? I haven't done anything with this stuff. I haven't done like light boxes or sphere creators. I'm not even sure why you would need the sphere creator. Light box could be interesting to put on the roof. You know, like a marking light. Oh, I wonder if it will flash. I wonder if we could make it flash like a warning light, like, hey, need to, you know, beep or, you know, blink for somebody to know it's here. I still hate the ladders in this. That is the most terrible part of the game, I would say. Even worse than the ship controls. The ladders are so inconsistent. They really just do not work anywhere close to what they should. I'm actually going to rotate. And there we go. Alright, we're going to wire you up. Sure, right there. And I hear production stopping. Alright, so we got some lights out there. It's glowstone. That's all it is. It's Minecraft glowstone, but techie styled. Yes, there we go. Alright, that is chlorine. Let's see. So, in the end, when I get done with this, this is going to be probably 30 to 40 million credits right there. It does take a while, but at least I can do other stuff while they're running. No. I'm not even doing any storage here yet. Or in the other bases. The first base has all the storage in that one room. I just don't know where to put it in here. Maybe I could dig down in the water base and build one. Like build a room for all my storage containers. I feel like we need, you know, we need, why do you need antimatter for that? Like, really? What's the point of antimatter on it? We'll actually go, we'll span across. There we go. That. Again, why is there antimatter needed for a crate? If it was an antimatter storage crate, I can understand. Oh yeah, communication station. Huh. Can we do anything with that in here? No. Okay. Oh, what? There was something else I used. Not that one. What was it? Oh yeah, appearance thing. Antimatter Reactor. Okay, that's an interesting one. Okay, can make me antimatter. Alright, we've got an empty spot over here. If I can find, I think it'll fit there. 5 storm crystals. I feel like I have that. But not here. Let's see. Oh, message module. That was the thing I messed with. It didn't want to, like, do anything for me, though. Decorations. I don't know if we need a lot of decorations in this. This is a production base, but, you know, it could be fun. Might take the teleporter out. There we go. Alright, we got that. Oh, hey, yo, they're perfect. We'll do a little monitor station. It's a check-in. Like, yeah, we'll sign the guest book when you enter the base. Like, hey, thanks for joining us here. You know, make sure you let us know how your stay was. I don't know why that's gotta be so noisy. Flag. What the? I want. Oh, I kind of like that color. Let's play with the colors a bit. Yeah, this is gonna be one where I do something with the colors. I don't think I like any of the color options. Actually, I don't like the color choices. Let's try this one. Does it give any better options? That's well, that's at least passable. All right, we're gonna put some flags up here. I think. Let's just lay it on the launch pad. And Subnautica, the fluorescent red flames coming out of the water main. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure what you're referring to exactly. Let's see. You know what, we'll do it like this. Because when you're landing, you're going to be looking at it from that angle. Put it right here. I'm not planning to put a, well, we're going to put windows on those. There we go. Look at that. We got some decorative flags. And if it wasn't so hostile, I'd have a nice little, you know, chair outside. Actually, there we go. Hangout room, because this is, you know, the nice viewpoint. We'll have not a table, but we will put like little chairs if you want to sit here and look like, oh yeah, I'm going to sit and chill. Look out at the night sky or the daytime. Enjoy the view. Adornments. So just stuff to make it look more bassy. Like a pipe that does nothing. There we go. Big pipe that's not even going to connect to that. Ooh, that's what we're talking about. We're going to go with it. Get over here. Let's see. Which... I think I've got a few of the flags. I'm not sure how many of them I've got left. We'll do like one of those. And, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with one of those. There we go. Our flag's going. And, you know what? I'm not going to wait on a sphere generator. We're going to do a sphere right there. Look at that. It's a big ball on top. Actually, that looks awful. Maybe that's what we need. We need a pedestal for it. We're going to put it on top of a pedestal. Big pipe thing going up. Couple of pipes high, you know, or whatever. They'll be like, damn, look at that. I think it would actually give me the option to build it inside. Ooh, that's interesting. That's kind of, it looks interesting, also kind of looks goofy. I'm not sure on that one yet. Alright, did the weapon rack. Alright, I need frost crystal, and I don't have that with me. Let's see. I think that's on the freighter, which I... Storm crystal, yeah, that's what it is. I've only got 4 of those. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to my freighter. I actually have abandoned my freighter. I haven't been there in a while. What's my power looking like? Because I didn't even think about, is it still draining or is it... No, it's still going good, so I've got plenty of power. Welcome, Paul. Thanks for making it. Alright. Oh yeah, chlorine. I keep thinking I need to leave and go do stuff, and then it's like, oh yeah, I got chlorine being produced. And I know as soon as I leave and come back, it's gonna be gone. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And chromatic metal sells for more than the copper. Let's see. Copper is 121. So, yeah, that's a little bit more. It really isn't that much. It's like that much of an improvement from copper, but it can be made from cadmium, emerald, and indium, and basically you can actually put them in and make more of those from that. So let's see, where's my cadmium? I've got, there we go, cadmium. So I can take that, throw it in, and expand using the chromatic metal to make more cadmium. I don't have any emerald or I got, yeah, a little bit of indium. I might need to be making indium from it. Again, something you can do, but it's time consuming. I'd rather find a planet with a resource deposit area that I can use that actually has like S-class indium and make a lot from it. And no hotspot, and there, of course, that's the hotspot over there. That's the hotspot there. There's no other hotspots here. Not within a decent range. Well, I'm gonna stop this. I'll come back and do this later. I don't want to use too much time on the stream doing this. I want to take that. And yeah, I'm going to have to break this down. I think I just messed up a little bit. Yep, I did. Alright, let's see how well this does. This is... if I can get past the stupid ladder. So that's 3 stacks and a little extra. So yeah, 30,000, 3 million. But it's a big drop, so I'm going to have to take that elsewhere. Or, yep, I've got room. Just gonna move this all to the starship. And I'll go to a space station that's not set low on the price because of recent sales from me. And we're gonna go... I'm just gonna move these manually so I can... oh, that works. I try to keep my stacks separate so it makes it easier the next time I'm wanting to do this. So I don't have to go in, because splitting stacks is actually another part of the game that really needs a lot of work. There should be a shortcut to split stacks in this game. Come on, devs. How many other games have an option to do that? Go in there and say, yeah, I want to take half the stack. Like that, that's a common thing in building games. I don't see why that's not the case here. Actually, we'll go a different system. We'll go back to the original. You removed the game and reinstalled it. Now, every now and then you get red fluorescent flames come out of the water. Like, is it a certain area of the game that is happening in Subnautica? Or is it like... oh, is it everywhere? Like you're like on the surface of the water? Or is it just a certain area? 'Cause I've never seen red fluorescent flames in the game in anything I've done. Oh yeah, starship inventory. There we go. Much better. 18 million off of that. Way better. Alright, let's buy some stuff. Oh, we'll buy some more oxygen. I'll get more, you know, from my mining production, but it's cheap. I can buy it. I'm up 460 now on my money, so yeah. That's a drop in the bucket. It'll make plenty of money, more money from that. Let's see, pyrite. I think I've got enough pyrite, but heck, I'll buy some more. Might as well. We're gonna buy a bunch of metal plating as well. I'm gonna buy all the metal plating so I can go make some more storages. And there we go. Yep. Oh yeah, look at that. Where's my pyrite? There it is. I actually do have plenty of pyrite at the moment. Alright. Let's go. See, that was station 2. We're gonna go to station... Wait, no, station 3 I finished. Or base 3 I finished, so I need to go back to base 2. Yes, gotta finish that. Just behind your main base? No, I haven't seen that. Is it like you build one base and then you build a second base and it doesn't work at the second base, but it does it at the first base? Because that would be really weird if it was just to the first base instance. And what is it? What if you build like a base in Subnautica and then you take it apart and move to another spot and build a base there? Does it still do it at that base? That would be a way to track down more of what is the source of the problem on that, but I've never seen that in my game, guy. So I would start by trying to build a second base somewhere and see if it does it still, and then go from there to build the base, take it apart, move it, and if it follows that, then yeah, I'd be doing a bug report for that. Alright. I think I actually have just enough to do the whole thing. Yes! Look at that. There we go. And I just need to connect. Oh, wow. Yeah, getting a little glitchy there. I don't know why they can't make it where... I mean, you're using a little camera. Is it really that big and bulky it can't squeeze into a small space? Like that? Okay, so... we got 500 oxygen. That's 18 hours, so we're getting close to what it was. If you can play a lot during the day, this is very lucrative, because you can really ramp up your production to a very high level, and, you know, within every 4 or 5 hours have a full collection and go sell it for millions. So it depends on how often you can play during the day. If you can play multiple times a day, like with 4-hour breaks between, a big farm producing living glass is also a good option, because that's every 4 hours it completes the cycle, and that's, I mean, not great, but not terrible either. Let's go to... I think I may actually be out of... because that was 6. So yeah, I'm down to like 3 metal platings now. Timmy, you going to sleep? You just staying warm? Alright, back to the water base. The deep brine, because, I mean, it's the deepest water planet I've found to date on this. I think, actually, let me see, I got that mining hotspot over there. I feel like there was a gas hotspot too that I never did go look and find. And it's a C class, so it's not great. But it could be something other than oxygen, so it might be worth checking out. Let's see, how am I doing power-wise on this base? Yeah, I'm gonna need more power, I think, for this, because it's not gonna hold up super well. Let's go for a drive. Go check out the water. I do like the moon pool aspect. It doesn't make you like dive. You just jump in and you go. But it's too much like it's a falling effect as well, which is kind of problematic in the end. It makes you fall a little further than you should diving from that height. It's like jump in and you just go like you're sinking, but then suddenly you're floating okay. Oh wait, yeah, let's see, install technology. Oh yeah, I did not upgrade anything on this, or buy any upgrades for this yet. So I'll need to do that. I mean, it's not the speediest way to get around. Honestly, the ships are the best way to get around, but this is a nice, I mean, visual to be going through a submarine in this. You know, it's nice that they said, hey, people are going to want to build underwater, and they'd be like, you know, they need to get around underwater too. Let's give them a little sub. You know, this actually helps a lot with getting the crystal sulfide and stuff like that. Ooh, this is actually a nice little spot, other than there's probably no resource deposits nearby. Oh, actually, there's a power deposit. That's surprising. I mean, there is land nearby, so it's always possible that's one of the land deposits. Oh, hey, you know, place your oxygen real quick. Living pearls. Very nice thing to be able to get easy access to those. And there's so many of them all around. That's such a great feature of having this base. Alright, if I can move quick enough. There we go. So, yeah, more crystal sulfide. The more die, I still have a star bulb. And there's, of course, my little enemies, the jellyfish. Every time I've been heavily attacked by them, it's always been because I broke something. I harvest one of the little spiky balls and they come swimming in like the cavalry, you know, to the rescue and attack me. And it's very irritating. I think that's the wreck over there we were at. What's the fuel on this? Oh yeah, I've got to make a fuel cell. That's the weird thing. What is the hydrothermal fuel cell? Salt, cytophosphate, and carbon. Fortunately, salt and cytophosphate are readily available. Here, and what am I missing? Oh, of course, yo, I'm short by one. Oh, no, there. It's in here telling it to let me out, and it's just like, nope, we're gonna just mark this, do this. Alright. You know, once upon a time, it would actually go to my, you know, multi-tool when I needed to charge it first. There they go. See, they came out of nowhere. The glowy jellyfish that want to mess me up. They actually, yeah, they're following me. Ooh, what's that little glowy ball thingy? Are they even following me now? Ah ha ha. What is this thing? Alright, something new. Alluring specimen. Yes, the dangly balls are so alluring. That's totally what it is. Oh, a doll core. Oh, great. Whoa. That's a new one. That is a new one. I have not had that happen before. Look at that thing. It's an abyssal horror, I think. Okay, so this is basically, I guess, like the weird horror things that when you get the eggs, they pop out. I want to, like, did I grab the wrong ball from him? There was 4 of them there, I think. I guess I grabbed his other ball that he did not like me touching it. Am I missing Subnautica at this point? No. I mean, granted, in terms of a story element, Subnautica is better than the story on this, but when it comes to the freedom of gameplay, this is better than Subnautica. I don't feel pressured to do the storyline. I'm not feeling like I'm missing anything by not doing the storyline. And this lets me go to different planets. And I mean, when you think about it, the fluorescence element of the flora and fauna is very much, you know, reminiscent of Subnautica, of course. But it's not like that's the only game that's ever used that kind of visual style to it. Alright, now we'll recharge. And I'm gonna make another one. There we go. Let's see, we're gonna get... We'll get a few of these. Oh, there we go. Oh boy, yeah, that's more than I thought. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? How are they attacking me in my base? I wasn't even that close. I mean, they reached out of the water. How are they reaching out of the water? They're jellyfish. They die. Only used for trading. That can't be right. Whoa, whoa. Okay, now we got a problem here. All my stuff's missing inside. Alright, devs, this is wrong. My ladder's gone. My, power, everything is gone. The door is gone. Oh, do not tell me they screwed that up now. I have no power. I have no power production. I have no ladders. All my interior stuff has disappeared now. That is a severe bug. I mean, I've had stuff that kind of, you know, it didn't show and it came back, but I haven't had it where it took everything out of the base and ruined the base. All because I drove away a little distance in my submarine. So that's very worrisome. Let's fly and come back. But if I just lost all that stuff, that's going to be a big bug report from me. Saying, what the heck, devs, you just ruined my base. All I did was drive away and it messed up. I love you can land underwater. Alright, solar panels are showing on the roof. So we got something there. Ladders. Yes, I just had to waste building a second door over here. Nope, it actually did take the door away. So that's really badly bugged. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Alright, we're ooh, let me actually check. There, I can go here. It didn't drain my batteries completely. It acted like they were there. It just didn't show them. And the power was not working. Alright, back to the main base. You playing a 3-level base on this or on Subnautica, guy? Hey, gonna be active at all? Just gonna lay there? Timmy's bored with this. I find it fine. He's bored with this. He's even bored with his chew stick. He loves to chew on them, but I guess he's tired. That was so worrisome. I was afraid I was going to be losing like all my work on that base. Have to redo all the power and everything. Yeah, hopefully they have an update soon to fix that kind of thing. I don't know why on this one it teleports me here if I'm coming from a different system instead of to my actual teleporter that's inside. Maybe my teleporter is where there was actually terrain and it's like, oh, we can't put him there. See, I have star bulb. Oh, you know what? I want to try this. Those little eggs work in the refineries. Yeah, nanite cluster. Okay. Same thing. Super fast. Yeah, I don't think that's worth the trouble for getting nanites. I really don't. I think that's kind of a waste of time. Alright, so I could do a full harvest, but I still need to finish the star bramble build out. Let's do that. This is definitely the slower farm I've found to get it actually going quickly, just because of the lower output and the higher cost of star bramble. But this should produce 13 circuit boards. Is there 13 or 14? I know I optimized for my 32 growing spots, or, you know, big hydroponic trays. I'm sorry, my voice is going hoarse again. I've been breathing ceiling dust all day at work. It's made me cough a lot more than I have been in the last few days. Alright, so I have... yeah, that whole side. So we're going to do... I really think in the end this will end up being the best consistent money making method for me, just because of the simplicity of it, until I find a good S-class indium mineral site so I can do a lot of extraction. Then I'll probably make a lot more money than this is doing. But as much as I have searched, I have only found a B class at this point, not a C class, or not an A or S class anywhere. Why is that not harvesting? Oh, because I was still building. Alright, we'll do some frostwort, and I'll just put the excess away for storage. Because I may end up eventually replacing everything on the top level with this same farm build. This will make more money overall. I know it will. I've done the calculations. It's just a bigger pain to set up initially. And after this is completely done and I've got everything tested, I'm working on figuring out what I'm going to do for a video about money making options in the game, like trying to do a comprehensive one on all the better ones and the pros and cons. So I will be providing a spreadsheet for anybody who needs one to calculate stuff. I will have a calculation spreadsheet for building farms like this and letting you figure out which way is going to be the best option. So we're making heat capacitor, I think is what it is, and polyfiber, right? Yeah. Alright, so we got 4 out of that because of... oh, well, I can... we'll save the extra for other stuff. And circuit board, which is a little bit more ultimately than the liquid explosives bring in. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. For the sake of maximizing, you'd want to do the circuit board all the way around. You want to just get the most you could from everything. Alright, there we go. I've got plenty of extra star bulb. And we got nothing from that. That's the old farm. That was the living glass farm. Supplies. Need to do something with the fireberry. Wish it would still let you move stuff while doing that. I feel like that should be the option. You should be able to still move stuff over. I don't know why it would not let you do that. Alright, so fermented fruit. Which, oh yeah, let me get the... Let's do liquid explosives since I'm here, and then we'll go back. I'm gonna play with some bait. I do want to have a creature thing going. I think that would be kind of cool to just be like, oh yeah, here's my little, I don't know, like, what I would call them. The creatures on the second base planet kind of make me think, honestly, They're like a big turtle. A tortoise with longer legs. Not such a prominent shell. Yeah, let's... the little... mutant turtles. That's what they are. Mutant turtles. They're not teenage. And that's still so weird that it gives me so much trouble targeting some of the fungal clusters when I'm standing next to them, but I can easily target, by accident, something way over there I should not be able to collect. So yeah, game is very buggy, unrefined in a lot of the more basic aspects of this. But it's still way better than it was. It still actually shows promise. It's just more minor annoyances rather than just, you know, stuff that makes you hate the game. And I'm gonna get all this. I mean, for the amount of time involved once it's set up, the amount of, collecting everything, doing this. This is an easier thing and more predictable thing you can do to make money. Because once you start getting the supplies, you can build a farm area and just keep going and going with it. And, you know, I did all that. I go in, I say, I need acid, I need unstable gel. Keep going until I can't make any more. And same for acid, then I'll make my liquid explosive. Sell all the liquid explosive. And it's going to be about 10 million for this. You know, that's 10 million for a few minutes of work. Not as fast as a mining setup, yes. Mining setup is pretty automated once you get it going. But you gotta find a really good resource deposit and have a really big amount of storage to actually make it, like, super effective from what I'm seeing. And I'm going to do that. I'm still going to find a good S-class deposit somewhere. I wonder if I can just... So I got the hotspot for that. There's actually a gas hotspot, like, right down in there. It's just too far away to build. We need to find a good planet. Where can I find some indium? Where's some indium? Haven't been there. Haven't been there. So we go back to my third base. So I got paraffinium. We'll explore the other planets there. Make sure I've cleared. Yep. Let's do that. Livestock, I'll just play with later. I want to do some exploring now. I want to find... indium. I want to have a good indium deposit. I also need to come up with a name for my two new bases. I don't know what to name them yet. One's a superheated world that's dry, desert-like. One's a watery and landmass world. There's actually big land areas on the water planet, but big ocean area too. And it's got acid rainstorms. Oh no, don't. Okay, there we go. I was like, I saw it in the distance. There was nothing in the other room. I was like, oh no, all my stuff's gone again. I say, there it goes. That's like I go through water for some reason. Like I'm going through some level type thing. It's the same on my second base. It'll act like I'm colliding with something and hurt me. Like I'm glitching through ground and it's like, oh, you're in the ground, you're getting hurt. It's another weird bug I've just encountered this week. Alright, we're gonna check out another planet. I love you can park underwater too. That's so funny. I thought for sure I had to have it above water. And then I just tried building below and it, like, say, maybe, you know, because I can't have it drop down. Like, there's no, oh, hey, you know, lower into the water when it's not being used mechanic. I tried it, and it actually was like, oh, yeah, you can, you know, land in the water. Ooh. Alright, where's the other planet? Probably on the other side of this one. See, there's... we have freighters over here. Maybe worth it to come this way and... oh wow, it didn't hurt me. Recruitable frigate and a freighter. I wouldn't mind buying a new freighter, but I'm not sure I'm exactly like prepared for it. I haven't been doing anything with the freighter. Oh, there we go. That's... and a drop pod on it. Copper, gamma root, uranium, salt. Let's see. Is there any new place I can go? Alright. Have I been here? Okay, no, I haven't been there because it doesn't have a circle around it. There we go. We'll check out a new system. Alright. Utwarzers. Utwarzers. I think it said Utwarzers. Selenium, copper, phosphorus. Okay. Let's see, how many do I have in here? I think this is the most moons I've seen in a single system anywhere. I mean, I haven't been to it, but at least I scanned it. Should know the name on the, you know, other screen. Alright, we're gonna hit the space station because it means I can buy an upgrade slot. And I'm gonna get the anomaly here because you can also buy an upgrade slot in every new system with it. Hello, Josh's Randomness. How is it going? Thanks for joining in. There we go. Soon I'm not going to need any more upgrades. Because I cannot buy any more tech upgrades. I really thought I was... I mean, look at the background. It looks like I'm going to be able to buy that many. But no. We're going to do that slot. Alright, now... I want to find another spot. I guess I'm gonna go around the planet. If there's a moon, it should be near the rings, right? Isn't that? That's how it works with Saturn. I have yet to actually go through the rings and see how they treat them when you go through, like... Oh my, so it's not just rings that are actually comprised of rocks. You know, asteroids, it's basically straight up gas cloud. I get to stay targeted. Targeting in this is very goofy with the long distance stuff. There we go. Don't move. Frost crystal. Okay, I can use frost crystal. I actually got another spot that has frost crystal too, but sure, why not? Where's the moon? Where's your moon? There's supposed to be a moon for this one. Alright, fine, we're gonna go with that moon. That moon's cooler anyway. Easier scan in first person? I just don't like using first person in this. That, you know, if there's a way to shortcut, like, oh, let me bind this to switch my view, I'll do it that way, but it's such a pain to switch to first person through the menu that's actually not very good. Which is why there's mods that actually fits like the build menu and such. Just to scan something. It's actually the first person flight mode is so terrible. I just cannot stand it. Hey, it's a nice ice world. Pretty much the same as the other ice world I've been on. Alright, we've got a little beacon, you know, unknown building spot. I feel like if I'm going to find indium, I have to upgrade my warp drive and go to some much further away systems. Hello, Krigeli? I guess I'm saying that right? Wait a second, what the? I'm on the moon of this planet. And there's supposed to be a moon of that planet. And I came from the other side of that planet. So if I was on the other side of the planet and there was no moon on that side, the moon should be on this side. And it shouldn't be a moon around this planet. It should be a moon on that planet. So why can't I see it? Oh, that's got aggressive sentinels. It's not just that they're high sentinel activity. It's like they're actually gonna be out to get you. All right, let's do this. I'll switch. Actually, I'm gonna do the anomaly first because I want to get an upgrade. Then I'll worry about possibly just, you know, I'm not gonna work back. I'm gonna jump to another system. We'll keep looking. Indium is a blue star system, so I just need to find a blue looking point on the galaxy map if I can. Honestly, I've got a way. I mean, I've got a copper farm. I've got a way to then make chromatic metal and then expand to make indium. It's not as time efficient as just a mining farm spot. Whoa. Okay. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay. He just gave indium out to everybody. Activated indium out to everybody. Wow. All right. Thank you. Maybe he knows that he's on a stream, live stream right now. Maybe not. But thank you, Kazad. On behalf of everybody you're giving stuff to. Make sure I spelled that right. And there we go. Got another one. Welcome, Peter. It's alright that you were late. It's not a problem. See, Starship. No, I've already done Starship. None of that. Let's see what. Let's see. My exocraft. Actually. Ooh. Nope. C-class. Multi-tool. Nope. There we go. Exocraft. Oh, yeah. Research. And that's the only options I have. Alright, we're just gonna do all this. Why? I hit return. Why did it not return? Like, if I hit return, it's supposed to return. Why is it? Like, see, return. Should return back. Should return back to me shopping, not like, oh yeah, you bought one thing, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Not too long cannon. Alright, that's what we're talking about right there. I'll make me a weapon. I'm gonna blow up some stupid little stupid jellyfish that attacked me. Seriously, devs, this could be done better. It should not kick you out every time. Well, that's the difference. 10, 350. I think the 10 cost one would have been an earlier upgrade. But yeah, why does it kick me out every time? That's ridiculous. It shouldn't do that. It should give you... Oh, now, because I bought them all, it takes me right back. That's poorly done. Alright, we're gonna jump to another system. If I maybe can make my way to one that's blue. Or maybe a case I just... Like I said, I might need to get me an upgraded warp drive so I can jump further out and just be like, okay, now I'm jumping to the blue system. Forget all the in-betweens. There we go. Alright. Blue star right there. Okay. Indium drive required. Of course it is. Oh, hyperdrive has no fuel. Well, that would be a problem, yeah. Okay. Oh, my launch thruster is almost out too. Wow, yeah, it has been a while since I actually made any of that. I have 4. Where is it? There we go. Ah! I had a target. I hate it also. You target it, and it doesn't, like you click on it the wrong way, and it can do weird stuff. Like when you're trying to craft more, and you hover over it, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, you hit E, and it rotates you to the right through your menus instead of actually building more. It's like you have to, like, targeting the moon, which, hey, look, there's a moon that I was trying to target earlier. It's not targeting it. Like, I can't target it. And then that other one I was targeting, you see how randomized it would be that I would get it targeted and then immediately it would go away. Alright, that's it. Come here. It's been a while since I've done space combat in this. I really do not like the flight controls in this game. Alright, I want to see if I can hit him with, Yep, come on back, come on back. Nope, did not get him. I feel like the rocket launcher is only good for planetary attacks on little outposts. Oh, did I hit the wrong one? Yes, I did. One more ship, I think it said. Well, it said that. Where'd he go? I get... Gold nuggets, Herots. Did I leave the combat zone, or did one of them get destroyed by the air guy? Guess he got destroyed. Okay, so that's the wrong moon I was trying to target. I still can't get the other one. Alright, no, I did not do warp fuel. That's right, I got interrupted. Now it works. Of course, it was when I was being attacked.
Technology recharge.
Okay, let's look now. And see, can I... Is there even... Oh, it's like, oh yeah, you can warp to this. Warp to this. Ooh, now that is close. Look how close that is. What is it? You have to have an indium drive to jump to a blue star, period. Not a matter of distance, but just the fact that it's a blue star. If that's the case, then that is really stupid. Like that. Yeah, it's a blue star, and yet it's closer to this than some of those systems. So you have to have a blue, or you have to have an indium drive just to jump to a blue star. That is dumb. The drive should be based on distance. Like, okay, it's too far away. I can understand that, but when it's visibly not that far away, and you're like, oh, you can't jump to that because guess what? It's no, you need this to jump to a blue star. That's stupid. Alright, so yeah. That really is it. That says green stellar bodies. That says blue. That is dumb. To prevent temporal anomalies when attempting to reach rare class blue stellar bodies. Okay, so the claim is they're so blue that it causes problems jumping to them with a normal drive. That's just to me, that's a poorly conceived way to get around it. It really should be just a distance thing, not that. That just doesn't make sense. Alright, so I guess I need emerald. And I can't get emerald anywhere. I haven't been able to find emerald and go out of that. So if I need emerald, I bet that's what it is. I'm supposed to go to green to get emerald because it looks green. I find that to be an issue there. That honestly makes me want to just, like, use some code to give myself the drive and be like, alright, fine, forget it. I'm going to use what it should be. It should be distance-based. Fine, I'm going to build that. We're going to go to a green system then. I say green. Out of jump range. I can go with that one. That's pink. I love how it doesn't even show like there's a link to them, but I could jump to them. Wait, what is... Alright, hyperdrive. Doesn't say anything about charging it. But why is it these systems are actually seem to be very close are suddenly out of jump range? That's not. This is getting irritating. Let's see. Alright, you know what? We'll go to the Hilton system. Maybe it will let me do something useful. I'm on back to this. Oh, the current line just points to the galactic core. It would be nice if they really explain stuff better. That's one thing. The guide stuff in this is very lacking in terms of how well it's set up. Subnautica definitely has a better flow in terms of like, alright, this is what you need to do here, this is how you should do it. This is much more of a, yeah, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, or you're gonna have people that say, oh, by the way, you do this. I'm just gonna go warp. Let's go see what's going on at the Hilton. Star Bramble Forest of Light. That's an interesting name. Nitrogen farm. Then you got my Hizzle in there. So we were going to the Hilton Exchange. The Hilton Garden Inn on a budget. I'm not even like budget mode Hilton. It's like as cheap as you can get. And, oh yeah, we're back into my first base system. Now. Is it green? Can I jump to any greens? Finally, alright. Because we're warping to this green one. Now, I better find emerald there. Discovered by White Samurai. So I'm not even the first one here. Finally, to a planet that actually has been discovered by somebody else. Oh, come on. Tell me there's a, tell me there's a space station in here, right? I'm not seeing the marker anywhere. Or a space station, so... Oh. Alright, we're gonna go... Dock again. Yeah, you're not getting my cargo. This, we're gonna get some emerald seasoning. This was it's gonna be what you want to throw on to cook. Oh, somebody else giving out massive amounts of activated indium and Pesium. Let's see. So one more upgrade at least. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna get cargo filled up because that's the big storage. You were watching my old videos? How old are the videos? This game, and I'm glad you enjoyed the Subnautica videos, you got some information from. This game is kind of similar. I mean, you build bases, you explore more than one planet as opposed to one base or one planet in Subnautica. And you're trying not to die. But it's not the isolation type effect. Like the place I just left there, the Nexus, you encounter other people. You can chat, you can play where friends on Steam can join the game. So there's that multiplayer aspect. If you want to do stuff with your friends, you can do that. Subnautica is all about that isolation effect. You know, you're on a planet by yourself. And it creates that feeling. Now, at least in the original Subnautica, the new one, Below Zero, not so much. Below Zero, you got too much conversation going for it to feel isolated. And we got another big water world. Yeah, another water world, and this looks to be a lot of water. Heck, this could be an entire water world. Cool place for, you know, another water base. Depending on if I find a good resource deposit set up. But there's also ridges in the distance. You see like land on the horizon. So it says to me there's large land masses. This runs on my 6700 i7 with a 1080. So if it's running from my 6th gen i7 with a 1080, it should run fine for you on the 8th gen. And I'm only hitting, I mean, granted I'm streaming to, I'm topping out at like 80% CPU. So you're not going to be hit too hard on the processor for it. 2 years ago was when I was originally getting started on the channel, so you were really watching some old videos of mine. What we have? Armored clam, so yeah, another big water world, but there is some, at least, stuff, you know, hot, you know, land masses. Dean, thank you for the subscribe. You know, there's emerald here. And unless emerald is a gas, or a product of one of these small things here, I'm not seeing any deposits near me. Oh, wait. Parasite host. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. No, it's just a little rock creature parasite. Totally normal. Yeah, there's gotta be more land stuff here. Yeah, unless emerald is a gas, which is very possible it could be. I'm assuming I'm going to find some larger land masses with actual deposits in range. Sentinels ever present, and yet I'm not seeing them. Ah, uranium. Okay, I got some goodies there. Carbon, toxic bark. That's probably going to be... Nope, surprising. I thought it was going to be like cobalt or something. Alright, you're welcome, Dean. Hey, no. Yeah, I guess I scanned the donuts. Alright, I'm just gonna keep looking for more land mass. And probably need to recharge.
Technology recharge.
I feel like the horizon showing all that land cannot be just islands that are stacking in a certain way. It's got to be like larger land masses somewhere. See, I'm getting into larger islands. A good large island over there. Yeah, I think I'm getting into the part where now it's like steady land. Like my first base is on a planet where I'm in a large water section like an ocean, but not far away there's the beginnings of continuous landmass like this. Where it's, you know, little islands that are semi-linked together, and as you go further along, you get into a larger area where it's more continuous land. So, yes, same style to this planet. I was just happened to land in the ocean area. Well, thank you, Peter. I'm glad you enjoyed watching all this time and enjoy hanging out with me and the Timmy. You know, we do the live streams and enjoy the videos. The uranium deposit. Emerald. Ooh, that's okay. That one just said 5 minutes and now it's gone. It's always interesting. Hey, emerald deposit 5 minutes away. Oh wait, never mind.
Radiation protection.
Just kidding. Well, we'll do this so the Sentinel thinks I'm being friendly. I'm just doing like you, Mr. Robot Machine Thing. I'm just scanning. I'm an explorer. I just want to learn more. And okay, yeah, leave me alone. What is this thing? What are you? Hi. What? How am I feeding it? It didn't even look like it had a mouth. I didn't see any hole that it consumed some food through. Like 2 antennas, you know, eye stalks coming out, and that's it. Ooh. Right next to some, yeah, the crystal sulfide. Dean, thank you for that. Just saw the super chat. Thank you for that super chat. Alright, oh, no, still some more stuff to scan. Oh, alright. Okay, we're gonna... I think they leave me alone still. Wow, this is like... It's not just one big single deposit. It's very stranded. You just got these bands. You know, veins going through. It's much more like a gold deposit where it's not all in just one big chunk suddenly. You're gonna have like... It's just creeping along through part. I'm not gold depositing the game necessarily, but like in real life, you have just these little veins going everywhere. That's what this is more like. I mean, it makes it more tedious to get it, but it makes it a little bit more realistic too. Ooh, yeah. If I remember, I think emerald can be used with the chromatic metal to make more. It's one of those that can create chromatic metal, so that means I can use it to expand emerald. So I don't even have to have like a huge amount, but this would be a useful spot to, you know, find a good resource deposit. No, I didn't scan you, Mr. Porcupine. Look at that thing. It's like a porcupine with a weird snout. And you got the, it's like you got the ones with the quills. You got the ones that have just like the stegosaurus plates on their backs. Alright, how much did I get? How much did I get? Okay, it's not there. I know that. What? Oh, there it is. Okay, I forgot I had his spot. 264. So just enough to make the new drop, right? I think is what it was. Ah. Looks like it gave more jetpack boost. Oh. Rubbing it into his pores. Okay. I don't know if I want to get that close to an alien creature, you know, and start fondling him. He might get aggressive if I start touching his nether regions. Like, oh, let me rub it in here, and I don't know. I might make a friend. I might sit there and have a friend for life. Might be my new pet. Okay, I don't want to do the walking thing. Yeah, there we go. Now, we're gonna get the new drive. Indium drive, yay! Blue stars, watch out. I don't know why if you already have your stuff, why can't not just go ahead and say, oh, yeah, let me use this. I'm assuming it should roll downhill, right? Like, that works for everything below it. So I don't have to, like, worry about keeping it. Yeah, I got the reference. I'm paying attention to this, so I'm not getting all the way to, I'm not getting it right as it comes in, necessarily, but yeah, taking the food, I mean, they're pellets. I don't really know what I could rub into his pores with a pellet. Maybe I'll shove the pellet into a different opening on him and like a suppository. Alright, we're right at the 2-hour mark, which usually when I get ready to call it and into the stream, but I also want to jump to a blue star. And I can target it. Let's go. Let's at least get to the blue system. So I can then have a new place this week to work on another base. And this base will not be fancy looking. This will probably be one where I simply build something that's like, alright, I'm coming out of the teleport portal. I'm inside, so I'm protected from the elements. And I walk right outside and there's my storage so I can access, you know, what I've got from it. Ooh, unknown planet. Indium. Well, I'm happy with that. Oh, wait, is there is a space station. Somewhere. I'm aiming towards it. It's never rotating in a different direction. Oh, let's scan it real quick. Indium on that fiery planet. Scorched planet. Okay, yeah, that's really makes me happy. That sounds like the perfect vacation spot. Did I scan that one? No. Azure planet. Okay, we might go to that one. That might be the spot to work from there. That's going to be a case. I'm going to just go all over the place till I can find, hopefully, at least an S-class deposit of indium, and then go and hopefully have that same deposit have electromagnetic deposit nearby, energy deposit, so I can have unlimited power. I don't know. PvP, I think this is more of a PvE. You're not really fighting each other. I don't think you can even steal from each other technically in this. Like, you can't go and destroy somebody's base. This is more of a, you know, friendly exploration. You can do missions together. You can go and visit other people's bases and see them. And see what they look like. But I don't know of anything where you go attack them and destroy them. I could be wrong. But I don't think that's part of it. You know what? I've got plenty of Herots already on the freighter. I'm gonna sell some of that stuff. Oh. That's a lot of spaces for hauling stuff. But I'm happy with my current ship. For now, until I find an S. I'll find me an S class, then I'll upgrade. What was it? Yeah, Herots and the gold nugget. We're getting rid of those. Clearing some space out. Alright, so yeah, oh. D-class fire. That... I wonder what happened if I sit here and wait for them to get in and try to fly off. I wonder if they would actually, like, launch out and take me with them, or I'd fall off backwards as they launch. Like, wah, and just, like, fall off. Oh. Yeah, okay, I scanned that one. Alright, where is that Azure planet? The not super hot, burn body to crisp. Yeah, I'm going this one. Where of that? How is everybody doing? I am doing pretty good, Peter. Timmy is relaxing still. Has this big chew stick right here. I mean, this thing is... It was like that. And he got down to about there. Then this was a few minutes at the start of the stream. And these usually take him a while. You want that? No? No, what? You want one of your other treats? Want that? There you go. Yeah, he'll eat that one right now. He just likes lounging down there. He just likes hanging out. If it's not there, it's to the side, on the floor, or of course trying to jump in my lap. Oh, yeah, either we're in a storm. Oh, yeah, we're in a storm right now. Oh, and that looks like an Indian deposit right there. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Wow, that's a all-consuming coal. So we got a hot planet, a scorched planet, and a freaking cold planet. All together. I will, yeah, be calling it quit soon so I can go to sleep too. I have work in the morning. Actually, as mentioned earlier, I've been climbing up a ladder all day, mounting access points for a client in their ceiling, so I've been choking on ceiling dust all day. That's dioxide, okay. So yeah, because I've been choking on ceiling dust all day, I'm coughing a lot more again than I have the last few days. I don't need a lot of dioxide, but it is helpful to have it because I make my my frigate fuel from it. I think that's what it is I make it from. Or maybe it's the dihydrogen. One of those, I can't remember. I need to start using my frigates again. I haven't been doing that since they got damaged so badly last time. Yeah, we're gonna go a few more minutes. I want to find at least some kind of indium somewhere. Give me some indium. Even though I have a ton of activated indium now. That's not that far. Ooh. I was like right by it and went right past it. Ah. See how much I get from this. Like, what's my collection rate on a I mean, it's a big deposit. I would say this is not a little deposit. So, how much am I going to get out of this? Yeah. No, it was not asbestos, but it was, I definitely got dust. Just a lot of dust. Probably some rat turds up there, too, at some point, I'm sure. And then, of course, pink insulation everywhere. That did not help. Fortunately, it was just today. I don't have to do it again tomorrow. Knowledge stuff. Oh, you know, that's pretty close, so we'll get that. Always up for some more knowledge. Ooh, look at the temperature. Now it's like... I mean, I'm not getting a warning for it being too hot, but... You know, it was cold at night. It's supposed to be like a... I think pretty sure Azure Planet means like cold. And yet, now it's like really hot. And I can't scan that. Okay, big ocean area. Over there. I wonder if I can find some of the floaty, like island, those big floating islands that are just... Oh, that. You know, floating up in the air, unsupported. I don't get why it does that, where it's only like, oh, hey, guess what? Let's calculate way down. Alright, I'm going to check this. This could be what I'm looking for. We'll see. That's a B class. It's unusual. I don't typically find B. It's always C. And now I'm finding a B. Oh. Yo, get this. Yeah, I don't like keep having to go and climb ladders and do stuff like that in IT. I'd rather be the one just, you know, setting up servers and stuff, but we were installing a big wireless system today, so it ended up being me climbing up the ladder to mount and troubleshoot stuff. It didn't work out so well. Ooh, I kind of like the look of that. Like, right there in the distance. The big, like... just flat rock, gigantic boulder with plants growing on it. What is this gonna be? Indium? Nope, cobalt. And no hotspot nearby. So yeah, I'm gonna be searching this planet to find me a nice, juicy, hopefully S-class indium deposit, so I can make a supersized production. That 290 is all I got from that deposit. Dioxide, I think I got. Oh, not there. Yep, okay. But yeah, 290 indium from that deposit. So I definitely want to find a you know, a deep mineral deposit I can sit there and harvest from and have a ton of production. So I could be the one saying like, hey, here's 9,999 indium. Or 9,999 activated indium. Yeah. So, there we go. We got some stuff here. I'm on this one. I don't know why it still says unknown. It could at least have the name on it, you know, after I scan it. I don't get why it does that. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff now. Oh. Yeah, the White Samurai one. Okay. So yeah, I'll be looking for indium spots. I'm going to still be playing with my farming builds. Playing with the water base, and of course the second base, the Scorched Planet base, where I have my mineral stuff. But I think I just want to find me a place here and set up some kind of mineral production. Not even a fancy looking base. I just want it to be a base that produces money. Basically, that's all I want this to be, is produce money. And, you know, that's all I need it for. You know, I can still send stuff to my freighter from here, but I cannot take stuff out of the freighter. I'm not on board the freighter, so I can't take it out, but I can send it to the freighter, which makes total sense. And that freighter is in another star system. Yeah, so weird. But, yeah, that's going to be it. We're going to go ahead and call it now for tonight's stream. So thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Glad everybody subscribed. Daniela, thank you for the subscribe if you're here. And Death Right, thank you for the subscribe too. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. You know, it's a learning process. I'm still learning the game, but I'm working my way through all these different methods for making money, and I plan to put together a nice comprehensive little tip video for it soon with some extra stuff added to it as far as tools and such to help you with this, if that's something you're interested in. If you are looking at getting this game, I definitely encourage you to wait and see if it goes on sale again soon. I would encourage to buy it while it's on sale, because while I am finding it a good game now, I think the full price is overpriced for what it is. So I honestly would say just wait and get it on sale, try it out then. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with, of course, Timmy, the doggo. He was not very active tonight. He hasn't felt as well in the last couple days, like not his normal self. But hopefully he'll be more active Saturday for the stream. And of course, Saturday, Subnautica stream. I'm hoping the decorations mod has been updated for it. I have not checked today yet to see if it was. So yeah, Saturday stream, it might be tomorrow for you in the part of the world. It may still be 2 days away. But Saturday stream, of course, I'll be putting the time up for that soon. But thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you then.